Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you all are doing okay. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Welcome to Hood Action News. We're your hosts of Gigi,
I'm Usagi.
And I'm AE.
and I hope you all are having a great evening. I hope everybody's enjoying the episodes. Today is our 30th episode. Our 30th episode. This is a milestone for us. We're going to go to 40, 50, and we're going to go all the way to 100. So please keep sticking with us as we do these podcasts. And we just appreciate your support and hanging there with us. We really appreciate it. So tonight we're going to talk about how child rearing could go wrong. The shade room is just a hot mess for everything. Everything. And I saw something that disturbed my spirit. I did not like it. I was very upset by it, and I felt so bad for this little boy. And it's just sad we live in a day and age as in the Black community. Instead of trying to help our children and try to uplift them and encourage them, we just embarrass them. We put them down. We push them in the corner, and then they wonder why they don't want anything to do with us. And then we just point the fingers at everybody else except for ourselves. And it's sad. So this woman decided to dress in a clown suit. She said, since my child wants to act like a clown and embarrass everybody, I'm going to go up there and embarrass himself. Now, at first I'm just like, okay, there's another way you can go about this. But this child was very upset. His peers were laughing at him. The teachers was looking at her like, what are you doing? This kind of things can cause lots of psychological damage to a child. And it gets worse and worse. You're not helping this child. This is going to make them rebel even more, and they're going to act out more. And the severe the punishment, the more the child's going to act out, and you're going to be like, what did I do wrong? Well, sis, you went up to the school and you dressed up as a clown. That's not funny. That's not cute. That child doesn't like you right now. He has lots of pent up anger from it. This is, low-key trauma. And you may not think it is, but it is to them. And I'm sick of parents getting on Instagram Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, any type of live, or just the social media period. And they use social media as a form of discipline for their kids, but it's just technically abuse. And they don't see the implications of it, and it's really messed up. This has to stop. So, what do y'all think about stuff like this? Because I think it's just sad. And I saw one video on YouTube where this girl, she got caught sending inappropriate pictures to a guy on Instagram, and instead of her mother talking to her privately, she embarrassed her, called her a skank, whore, bitches. It was awful. The girl didn't even cry. And when I saw her the whole time, she was so desensitized because she's probably used to her mom talking to her like that. She didn't care. It was just terrible. And I just felt the hurt in that girl's eyes. And I'm just like, she's not going to like her mother in the future. But, oh, excuse me. What do you guys think of this situation?
I want to just say, I feel that when a parent tries to do something like in support of their children out of love, it doesn't even come from a place of love. They're just out here just making a fool of themselves in front of their children, especially on social media. And like you said, just embarrassing them. And it's just very demoralizing, and it just destroys a child's mental health through and through, and it puts down their morale. And it's just like, some of these parents don't deserve to be parents at all. Like, they are not worthy of the title. I'm sorry. Like, and it just has to be. It just has to be said. Truth be told.
I mean,
So what I have to say is it's a lot because yes, it's very, just putting that out there for everyone to see, to record and rewind over and over again, that can trigger a lot of things. Like we were kind of speaking of before we got on the podcast, that the child, they can snap, they could do self-harm, they could do a lot of things over situations like this, and the parents not helping at all. And I just feel like the whole dressing up as a clown or making the child cut their hair or cutting it in a style that's very embarrassing to do as a punishment, that's not going to help anything in a situation. And good old Judge Masters, Mr. You Are a Crackhead, he has something very important to say about situations like this. Because I remember an episode where there was this guy who was trying to do the best that they can, and their family was just speaking down on him like he was nothing. And a lot of black parents, they do that as so-called tough love, and Judge Mathis just like, I understand tough love, but all I hear is toughness. Where is the love? And a lot of times there is no love. And a lot of situations like that, when a child is acting up because they ain't getting enough love from their parents, so they do it in another form to try to get it. And that's just how I think about it.
That's the truth, though. That is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And when children, saying, when they feel like, oh, this is enough, like you said, they can snap at any time and cause themselves self-harm. And that's that's the last thing I want to see a child do. Children have feelings too, just like us. And we can't sit up here and undermine them and be like, oh, they're a child, they don't have any feelings, who cares? No, you should care. They're human just like you. They can cry. They're allowed to cry. They're allowed to show emotions. Like parents, there's parents out here, they will sit up here and yell at their kids, and the kids will start crying because they're scared, they're confused. And the first thing the parents will be like, why are you crying? Stop crying. You can't tell your child to stop crying. You're sitting here, you're yelling at them, agitating them, chastising them, and you're not understanding what's going on. Take the time to talk to your child, and maybe between the yelling, and the screaming, then you'll figure out what's happening. Stop being ignorant. These kids are not stupid. They know more than us anyway. And it's just sad that there's parents out there that instead of listening to their child, they're just like, oh, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Be quiet. Don't cry. Cry? So you tell me I can't cry? I'm not allowed to show any emotions. Okay, bullshit. I grew up in a household where we were told you are basically, you can't cry. You can cry, but you have to shut up. Someone's yelling at you, you have to shut up, basically. I'm like, what? So I can't basically talk, or I have to sit up here and take it. It's like what I had to do. And I hated that. Children are not allowed to form opinions, basically. And I think that's the dumbest thing. I allow my kids to have, they are allowed to have opinions. And it's only right and it's only fair. And, my parents is like, you let them do that? Yeah. But we're respectable about it. We have boundaries. They listen to me and I listen to them. And then we go from there. I just don't speak over them and don't let them have anything. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, I'm not, we're parents. We're not running a fucking dictatorship over here. I don't know why parents think that. Now I'm getting irritated thinking about it. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, because I understand, like, it's just the same with black households. My mom was proud to say that she yelled at us. She didn't have no remorse over it. And then the whole situation of, a child should be seen, not heard, and not forming opinions. Yep, same thing in my house. If you have any type of opinion that didn't agree with her, she'll just start yelling out of nowhere. And then when you don't answer her back, she wondering why. Like, for what? Just so you can yell at me for saying the wrong thing? Like, please.
Right. This shit is like that shit. She's the one of the reasons why I have anxiety in the damn first place, because I was like, damn, like, can I speak? Can I talk? And I'll be so afraid to say something because I'm thinking, okay, this lady's gonna yell at me and I'm gonna get in trouble again. And I'm just like, ugh, I can't say anything. And that kind of messed me up for a long time. And I had a hard time speaking to people because of stuff like that. And that's another thing. Parents, you gotta, like, watch out what you're doing in this manner, and especially in this capacity, because you can mess up your kid by doing stuff like this. And also, behavioral problems can stem from shit like this, but parents don't want to hear that. They're quick to blame the kid for it and not, seeing that there's another underlying problem. Oh, it's them, it's not me. And I'm like, oh bitch, it's you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, or it's just a part of growing up. So if you had any problem with it, oh well. Yeah.
Right.
Suck it up. Don't.
Yeah, that's a favorite one. Suck it up.
Oh,
Or get
and
over it.
you know what's another thing that they would do? They would tell us to read the Bible. Oh, I hated that shit.
Girl,
When
yes.
Girl, I hated that shit when they tell us whenever you're feeling down and whenever you have bad days, go read the Bible. But yeah, I don't even consider her a mother. She would always tell me, well, yesterday, like a couple days ago, she had told me, well, no, wait, it was yesterday. She had literally told me, whenever just go ahead and remember to read your 86th and 23rd Psalm. It'll make your day go better. And I mean, okay, it's no disrespect to Christ, but at the same time, you're not even helping in this particular cause. You would think a parent would be like giving out positive affirmations, like, do your best, you got this. I
Right.
believe in you.
Right.
I know you got this. You just do what you do best and continue to work hard. No, they always so quick to pull the Bible BS.
When parents,
And I hate it.
when parents do that shit, I have to say to myself, have you read your Bible? Are you reading your scriptures? Are you sure that you need to be reading the Bible?
Right.
Like you can't.
It's just like they don't act like they like. It's the saying go. You don't practice what you preach. They act like they don't read the Bible. They want to be thumping it down your throat, but they sure don't be acting like they know what's in it. So that's what gets me.
I believe parents do that because they know they're guilty of the BS that they shot out their mouth. So the first thing they do is say, read the Bible. And I'm like, why are you saying read the Bible? That's like their first, like, the
First line of defense.
yes, they put it up like read the Bible. And I'm like, like I said, no disrespect to the word, but I feel like it's sacrilegious of you and you using the Lord name in vain by using the Bible as like a form of punishment and a weapon up against me. Don't you think that's kind of messed up? And this is why a lot of children do not, when they grow up and become adults, they are not so keen to religion. I know I'm not. I don't. I really don't like, church. I can't do church at all. I just can't. Mainly because of how would I say it? The superficial people in church, the way they acted. Everybody thought they was better than everybody else. And like, love thy neighbor. And I'm like, don't nobody love nobody up in this hole. Everybody's mean. Like, it was I didn't like it.
Exactly.
And on top of that, people, even the deacons and the pastors and the bishops, would just be low-key preying upon little children behind closed doors, and it's just very nasty and predatory.
And then you have the people who are using the tithes to be buying new Bentleys and stuff like that, using it incorrectly. So it's just like, you can still be close to God without going to church. I'm not trying to defer anyone from going to church who wants to, but it's just like, I can still pray. I can still read my Bible on my own and understand the word on my own, because some people, they be trying to add stuff, subtract stuff, knowing good and well that's not up in there. So you got to be careful and read it for yourself.
Girl, I know that's right. My mama be sitting there adding stuff to the Bible. I'm like, now you know that's not what the Bible says. You better stop. Stop.
Right.
You just made a whole scripture in your head and you act like I don't know what I'm talking about. Girl, stop.
I'm telling you, it's the delusion. It's religion itself is brainwashing.
She up here sound like Medea making up people for the Bible. She made like 25 apostles. I'm like, girl, you not talking about nothing. You better stop. I said, you better stop lying. You up here lying. The Lord is looking at you. You better stop. I know what I'm talking about. And then, let me tell you something about my daddy. My daddy never went to church. He went to church a couple of times, but he never went to church. He would always say, I don't got to go to church. My church is at the house. I'm like, whatever, who cares? And then we would come home and say we got in trouble for some stupid shit. Here he come using the Bible. And I'm just like, but you don't even go to church. You don't even pray. You don't even have a Bible. What are you doing? And then my mom makes it worse, talking about, you sure don't go to church. And I'm like, here they go. Another night of them arguing over some stupid shit. Oh my gosh. It's like I can't escape the foolishness. And they tried to embarrass us at times at school. I'm thankful that I have grandparents, good grandparents, and God rest my grandfather's soul. He's like, you're not about to do that, not to my grandkids. I never did it to y'all. You're not going to do it to them. And he made it clear, you're not about to do that. Because my dad was one of them people that he would like to try to embarrass us in school. Well, we loved our grandparents, so we went and snitched. And they were like, no, you're not. You're not about to do that. And they put their foot down that. They made that clear. You're not about to do that because that is not good for your kid to do. You're going to make it worse. He tried to do that with my brother, and they had to escort my daddy off property.
Oh, wow.
He didn't even get to do anything for 5 minutes. They're like, you can't do that here. We're not going to allow you to do that here. That's my child. That was like, well, this is our school. You can't do that here. That was a while back. And he tried to do it to my other brother and me, and it just wouldn't work. Like, you can't do that. You're not going to embarrass us. We don't embarrass you. Why are you trying to embarrass us? That's dumb. Like, I've seen videos of how this is child abuse in my opinion, because I think this is just horrific how these parents do. They will sit up there and purposely give their kids these, like, what is it, George Jefferson haircuts and send them to school talking about, since you want to act like you grown, I'm going to give you a grown man haircut. What kind of BS is that?
Yeah, those are the ones I was talking about, those embarrassing haircuts.
And I'm like, why would you do that to your kids? Y'all remember that one man that beat his daughter with a belt on Instagram? He's in jail though. He was beating her.
Oh my God.
With the belt buckle. With the belt buckle.
Yeah, this is exactly why belts and beatings are not prohibited in these times. Because, baby, that would have gave more children in this generation PTSD and just more behavioral problems and damage control.
Do y'all believe that spare the rod, spoil the child type shit?
To an extent. I say to an extent. because just beating them like a slave. No, that's abuse. That's abuse.
Right.
You can't take a belt, beating your kids like military style, beating your kids, and you have them and then some kids will make their kids like stand on their knees for like hours. Like, why would you make your kid? I don't like that stuff. That, or like what is it? They make them hold weights in their hands. That's abuse, man. That's abuse. Slapping your kid, trying to fight. Men trying to fight their own sons, talking about, oh, since you want to be a man, I'm gonna fight you like a man. And the kid clearly doesn't want to fight you, but you want to do it anyway. For what reason? To strike fear in your children? Your children should not fear you. I hate when parents say, I strike the fear of my child. Your child should not be afraid of you. Your child should be able to come to you and confide in you, to talk to you, to be open with you, to be able to say I love you, to give you hugs. If your child don't want to talk to you and tell you something, it's not their fault. It's you, sis. It's you. I never was able to come and talk to my mom about periods, boys, or nothing. She got mad about that. She was like, why don't you tell me nothing? 'Cause you judge me.
And you know what? The only person that I fear is the Lord above himself.
Amen.
Yeah.
And that's the only person you should fear. The only
one who can put you in a heaven or a hell. Nobody on this earth.
Right. Like, you shouldn't be scared of your parents. Your parents are the people that should be protecting you and be here for you. It's a shame that these little kids are scared to tell their parents or talk to their parents because the parents are so, I don't know, like what possessed people to like just beat the shit out of their kids, man? It's terrible, and just, oh man, I don't know, man. It's just, it makes me sad.
I feel like they do it because they mad at the world and they can't take it out on nobody else but a defenseless child. They can't do nothing back. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Right.
I believe it.
Remember that it's going to hurt me more than it hurts you? No, it's not. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. What you causing your child pain is not going to work. And my little pop on the hand, like, okay, but like just hitting them to the point where you knock the breath out of them, that's too much.
No,
man.
That's too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, switches. My mom used to that was one of her favorite things to do. My dad think, get the switch. For what? Switches are abuse. I'm sorry. And I know some parents out there that agree, like, oh, that's how we grew up, and that's why your ass is messed up now.
Exactly. Always using the excuse of how they were growing up and I had to go through worse and all that nonsense. Okay, it's a new day.
Right.
You can't be beating your kids with switches. You know that shit, the stuff that, like their kids' legs and stuff be messed up. Extension cords. I never got hit with an extension cord. Thank you, Jesus. But I got hit with switches, belts, the slipper, like the little like slipper shoes. I'm like, what? The little thing that you turn to open up the blinds. My mama beat the hell out of me with that.
Wow.
Yes. Me and my mom got into it. She beat me with that and I threw a shoe at her. I had enough was enough. I'm like, you gotta stop. Like, why are you doing this to us? I couldn't do it. So I left. I was like, deuces, I'm done with this. You're not about to hit me anymore. I can't do it anymore. It all stopped. We all told them, you're going to stop hitting us or we gonna leave. My brother was the first, then it was me, and then my other brother. My little brother still stayed with my mom. We all left in succession. I said, I'm not going to let you hit me like this anymore. I can't do this yelling and fussing and fighting. I'm not doing it anymore. When my brother left, everybody was cool. When I left, my mom was pissed. She was mad. She didn't want to talk to me. She didn't want to look at me. She was mad at me. My daddy was like, you going to leave? You know your mama mad. I don't give a damn if she said, I'm going to leave. I can't take this anymore. I can't sleep. I can't think. I'm afraid that if I just do something the wrong way, she's going to hit and yell at me. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I was like, okay. I didn't talk to her for almost 2 years. Now I got kids of my own in therapy and things, and just, talking stuff out. I know not to do the shit that my parents did to me to them. Because they don't deserve none of that stuff at all.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to your kids, man, when they tell you stuff. That's another thing. Let's talk about this. That's another thing. If your kid tells you something, please fucking listen to your kid.
Right.
Because there might be something going on with your kid and you won't listen to them and it's too late. Then you're going to be like, why you didn't tell me? Oh, what? And don't
hate that.
And don't blame the kid for the shit that happened. Believe your kid. Believe your child first before anything. You are your child's biggest advocate. If they don't have you, they have nobody else.
Right.
There should be like classes for people to have children before they even start to conceive. I think that needs to happen.
They wouldn't even go no way. To be honest, they wouldn't even go. They think they know everything.
Right.
I read this book by Dr. Oz and it tells me that this is what I need to whatever. Whatever.
Okay. Whatever you say.
And there's some good parents out there that's trying their best. And those are the ones that, they're doing the best they can and they deserve more recognition. And then there's the ones that are just hot, stinking garbage. And I'm just like, how do you wake up every day and just look in the mirror and just be like, I'm a bad parent, but I'm just going to keep doing this? Like, I don't understand that. Y'all know Drea, right? Drea left her... Drea Michelle.
I'm sorry.
The girl...
Yeah.
That girl left her son in an apartment by himself for a couple of days in the house by himself. Yeah, she got custody of her son like that.
Yeah, I'm like, and she's not in jail? Oh, they took her away.
No, she had lost custody of the child. Like, she's a horrible parent. Like, she left the child in the house for like 3 days. And then on top of that, there's this, oh my gosh, she made a fool of herself. She's like, I don't think I should have to help my child with their homework. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
She's a horrible mother. She's a horrible mother, man. Horrible mom. These celebrities out here are horrible parents, y'all. Horrible parents. They're not good parents. Don't let that facade fool y'all. And I can name a whole bunch of parents. I have a list. Y'all got a list?
Well, yeah.
Who's on the list?
Summer Walker.
She is a interesting person.
Oh my God.
She is an interesting person. When she was feeding her baby that stuff, and I'm like, you're not going to feed your baby breast milk? It's okay to feed your baby breast milk. I know you're vegan, but it's not.
And you was feeding the baby honey. Don't you know children, babies cannot eat honey because of the spores in it?
She's I don't know.
She is not capable. I'm sorry. Ugh.
She was talking about baby mamas and now she
from somebody who's eating out freaking dustpan.
I remember that stuff. I was like, ooh, girl, ooh.
A dustpan?
Yes. And put it on social media. I'm like, why would you put this on social media? Everybody gonna clown you, sis.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna question it.
Y'all already know Monique from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Girl, she was so far up Fizzle's butt. Fizzle the mushroom.
Fizzle the canyon.
Yeah. She was so
Fizzy
far.
pop.
So far up his behind. He has custody of their child. She got a lot of issues. Monique always want to sit up here and talk all this mess, and I'm like, Monique, you don't even have custody of your son. Can you not say nothing? Be quiet. Just be quiet.
Always got something to say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of somebody else. Who else?
Let me see. Well, Future. Well, even though him and Sierra had little future together.
He don't take care of him, so yeah, he trash too.
He take care of who you want to take care of. Same as 50 Cent. His oldest son. He don't care about that boy. He don't care about him. All over some child support that he didn't choose to pay.
It's sad how he does not acknowledge the child, his own child, that he doesn't claim. Man.
I'm surprised that boy ain't tried to go and beat his ass yet.
I'm surprised too.
Because it's going to get to a point where and he looked just like him. Looked just like good old Curtis too. I'm surprised he ain't gonna just walk up on the street one day and beat this man's ass. Because I know that boy got a lot of pent up anger in him. A lot of these rappers are deadbeat dads.
I'm trying to think of who else is a deadbeat parent or shit parent.
Blueface.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness! I even forgetting he have kids. The way his dumb ass be acting.
Right. Dang.
He sat the baby that he had now. He gonna tell the baby, don't act like Krishan and don't do this. And I'm like, why would you tell the baby that? What is wrong with you? You're sick. You're sick. Just sick. Like ugh.
Like his whole existence just disgusts me.
Flavor Flav is a trash parent. That Flavor Flav. Let me tell you something about Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav got a whole bunch of kids. A lot of his kids don't want to talk to him. And he found out last year this man had another child.
Another one?
Oh no. Okay.
Now come on now. That money about to run out.
Oh my God. How does this keep happening?
Like I'm just like, why? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you 64 years old. Don't you think you need to wrap it up? Like, it's
like, ew.
Flavor Flav got 8 kids. He has 8 kids.
Oh, I'm surprised that's
8.
it. I was thinking he was up in the double digits along with Nick and them.
Nah, he just got 8 kids, and some of his kids don't want to talk to him. Let's see, rapper with the most kids. Hold on.
Oh Lord, I still think it's Fetty Wap. I still think it's Fetty.
Okay, here we go. Rapper with
you
the
really
most
think
kids.
so?
No, it's DMX. It's DMX, sis. Remember, he got 15 kids.
Oh,
I thought Fetty had like 19. Am I wrong?
Nah, he got 19 kids. Okay, so DMX got 15 kids.
How? Oh my God. Oof.
Okay, so all right. I'm gonna read out how many kids who rappers got, because Lord have mercy. So okay, so Diddy got 6, 7 kids now. Dr. Dre got 6 kids. Rev Run got 6 kids. Lil Durk got 6 kids. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought him and that girl just had 1 kid. He got 6. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Okay, I'm confused by that. The young Thug.
Me?
Yeah, no, young Durk.
Yeah, Mr. Nervous.
Yeah, Lil Durk got 6 kids. That's why I'm like, Durk got 6? That's confusing. Okay, Young Thug got 6. Fetty Wap got 6. Probably
What? He only
7.
got 6? I
Yeah.
thought for certain he was in the double digits.
Nah. Moneybag Yo got 7. T.I. got 7. Boozy got 8 kids. Young Jock got 8. Future got 8. Flavor Flav got 8. Chief Keef got 9 kids.
Oh my goodness.
Loon!
Oh.
Loon! Y'all know Loon the rapper. This nigga has 9 kids. I can. Master P has 9 children, y'all.
Is that why you stealing from Romeo all these years to pay all that child support?
I bet.
Peter Guns,
Shoot.
I know Peter Guns had like a lot of kids. He got like 10 kids. So I'm not surprised. He's trash anyway. Shorty Low got 11 kids. Well, R.I.P. to Shorty Low. He got 11 kids. Lit Cannon got 12. 13? 13?
I think 12, but he probably working on 13 as we speak.
Yeah, he won't ever stop. NBA Youngboy got 11. Easy E, Art, rest in peace. I know he had a whole bunch of kids. He got 11 kids. They fighting today. This sad how they fighting. Old Dirty Bastard had 13 kids. R.I.P. to him.
Lord.
And DMX had 15 fucking kids. He had 15 kids.
Oh my god.
He's 15 kids.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my god. I can't talk. I ain't gonna talk about DMX like that. RP to DMX.
Yeah.
He had a lot going on, man. I feel bad for him. 15 kids, Jesus. Woo. And it's the rapper with the most baby mamas. That's really popped up on the list.
Oh god, please don't let it be Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice only got like 3-4 kids.
Okay, that ain't too bad.
Yeah, he ain't out here doing like niggas is doing.
Thank God.
Okay, good.
Dang, man. And don't let it fool you. Just because these rappers got all these kids, don't mean these singers do too. These singers from the 60s and 70s got a whole bunch of kids.
Yeah, that's what they used to do back in the day.
They had no television. They had no cable.
Yeah, they had no social media, no cable and stuff like that. There was nothing else to do. So yeah, I expect back in those days.
Yeah, they was just out there, just you know what I'm saying, just getting their freak on, and you know what I'm saying. That's why back in the day, your great grandmama and grandmama, they had all them kids. My grandmama had 7 kids, 6 girls, 1 boy.
Wow.
Yep. My great grandmama, well, my great grandmother had 18 kids.
Oh.
They had nothing to do but work on the field at the sharecropper place. So I know they had to do something to keep themselves busy.
I mean, it sounded like she was pregnant every year. 18 kids. Yeah. Like, as soon as she popped out one, another one came through.
Was her body okay at the time?
Yeah, like, it sounded like she was always pregnant.
I don't know. I hope she was okay, because that's 18 kids. 18 kids.
I'm surprised that she didn't go into shock.
Well, she didn't have them all at once, of course, so...
Yeah.
So I'm reading all these singers and stuff that got all these kids and stuff. Ray Charles had 12 kids, y'all. 12 kids. Ray Charles was busy. He had 12 children with 10 different women, y'all. Well, I heard Ray Charles. I saw the movie Ray. That was a good movie. I suggest y'all see that movie. That's a good movie. Ray Charles was out here clapping cheeks with everybody. He was.
I'm sorry, Ray. It's
all right. That's what he was doing. Now, Bob Marley had 11 kids with 7 different women. Oh Lord. Gee, look at these James Brown. Okay, so I'm sorry. When I saw James Brown name, I automatically started laughing. I'm sorry.
You're probably thinking about that interview. It's all right.
Oh dear.
James Brown had 9 kids with 4 different women. Ice Cube has got 5 kids with the same woman. Okay. All right, Ice Cube. All right.
Not bad.
But didn't marry you, though.
Huh? No, he married her.
With Coco? He had 5 kids with Coco?
Ice Cube.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Ice T.
No,
I'm like, what?
Oh, I ain't talking about him. I ain't talking about unsweet Ice Tea. Not him. Child, that girl looked just like him. Oh my God. Have y'all seen that baby? Because I don't want to talk about the baby because that's the baby now. She's just the baby. She looked just like him.
I mean, let me not say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Let me keep it to myself.
She looked just like him. Look at that. Go look up Ice Cube and his child. I ain't gonna talk about that baby because she looked like she's well taken care of. You know, they love her and stuff.
Okay.
He looked just like that baby. Looked just like it. Oh, here comes Jermaine Jackson in that hair.
Oh no!
With the Jerry Leap, yeah.
He had 7 kids with 3 different women.
Like Jermaine.
Yeah, that he probably had while he was still with Hazel.
Yeah, Show was. Let me tell you the name of his kids.
What did I say? His hair looked like
that Barbie doll hair.
It looked like you could run a bullet train through his forehead.
Yeah. Like you still could run a bullet train over that head.
Let me read y'all his names of his kids: Jermaine, LaWayne Jackson, Jamie, Jermaine, Autumn Joy, Jeremy, Jordan, Michael, Jafar, Jeremiah, and Jermajesty Jermaine. I would beat my daddy ass if he had made my name.
Your Majesty. I remember.
Yeah, I would rip the rest of that hair off his head. Like, what is wrong with you,
child? Before we get off here, tell me why Genuine got nine children.
Huh?
9 Genuine.
With the same woman, or he had multiple women?
Multiple women. Good old Elgin with the baby hair had 9 kids.
Oh my God.
Child, they was out here getting busy. Oh Lord, they was out here getting busy. But y'all, we about to get off here tonight. We about to get out there. Let me get out here if I look at one of these men and they impregnate me through here. I had one of their kids. But anyway, I'm about to get out here. We'll see y'all tomorrow night on the stream. We'll see y'all Wednesday night. Y'all have a good evening. We're your hosts of Hood Action News. I'm Gigi.
I'm Usagi.
I'm Eve.
Y'all have a good night, everybody.